Hi, I'm Mike Sokol from RV Electricity. Let's hook up one of the 100 amp hour batteries to the Renogy 3000 watt inverter. Now I've pulled the front panel off and I was able to disconnect this little control wire here just to keep things out of trouble. Let's go ahead and we're going to fish the positive wire through. We want to hook up the positive stuff first and then the negative stuff later. Doesn't really matter on this side right now that much, but let's get her hooked up. You can see we've got a machine nut, and then it's going to have a lock washer and a flat washer. Let's get those off of there. And let's fish this thing through. These wires are pretty stiff, but that's just what it takes, because these have to push a couple 300 amperes of current through. So you put that down. Your flat washer goes on next, then your lock washer, then your machine nut. This will take 9/16. Do not over torque this. Just kind of snug, and that's it. I will show you later exactly how much torque it needs with a torque wrench. If this is the first time doing it, you should get a torque wrench. And I'm also just ordered a completely non-conductive wrench like this. I think would be really good for this sort of thing. Okay, so now let's go ahead and run our negative wire into here. Whoops, come back here. And again, you can see we want to mount this so this is flat side down. Then the next thing is going to be our flat washer, our lock washer, our machine nut. Notice we're not hooked to the battery yet because we want to avoid that to the last minute. Again, I'm not making any contact with any metal I don't have to, even though this is a good habit to get into. There we go. Just snug. We'll reconnect our switch wiring here. Whoops. There we go. I'm just going to set this up in here for right now, just to keep him out of trouble. You snug over, just sneak over just a tiny bit. There we go. There we go. That's looking good. Okay, so now we're going to hook up our positive battery lead first. Negative always lasts for these sort of things. Here's our positive. Be sure to observe polarity. This uses a 1/2 inch wrench. This has got captive screws on this. You want to be careful when you're doing this. I mean, it doesn't hurt to touch this, but the 1/2 inch, sorry. But there's, you don't want to make contact accidentally over here or any metal inside of your unit. Okay, just snug. Let's go ahead and hook up our negative terminal. Now, these cables are about as long as you really want to go. You need to make sure that your 12-volt batteries are located as close as possible to your inverter, because there's a lot of voltage drop across these things due to the high current. Again, just be careful when you're doing this, again, just snug. Now, the nice thing about lithium-ion batteries, you don't have to worry about getting acid all over you. This does have RJ connectors on here to connect your batteries together so they can talk to the link. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Okay. In our next episode here, we're going to check all our batteries, turn stuff on, see how everything works. See you shortly.